I'm in a desert. And for those of you who kind of wonder why this comes up, it's because for years and years and years, I used to say I hated the desert. I was a child, I had atopic eczema, and so dry and anything, not comfortable, not good, particularly heat. But as the years have gone by, the eczema has gone away from my daily life. And the desert has come to represent other things. My extended family, time with my darling auntie mom, and a different kind of pace of life, which I find I should probably take advantage of more often. The desert is also where one of my all-time favorite in-class clients is located. And so it actually, it turns out it's a choice. What you like or dislike, what you hate or love. For example, one of the reasons why I always said I disliked the desert was because it was brown, and a greenish brown. But yesterday I was going through the parking lot at my client's, and there was a whole raft of new plants that were being transplanted into the garden beds in the new parking lot. And there were lavender flowers and yellow flowers and red bottle brush type of looking things. Actually, I think they were bottle brush. And the most lovely white with lavender edges flowers on a willow. And I realized it's about the choices you make. Now, I happen to love irises, but even I know this would not be a good place to plant them. But you can still choose to make something beautiful. You can still choose to see something positive in a situation that previously always struck you as uncomfortable, bizarre, not to be desired. And that's how a lot of us look at conflict. Now, let me be clear. Conflict is defined as a difference of opinion, perspective, understanding. Sometimes it's just a difference in how much information one person has on a particular topic. The thing is, for a lot of people, conflict has become combat. But again, that's a choice. Conflict in and of itself is not going to be negative or positive. But here's the choice that I have made. I choose to believe that conflict is very positive, despite the fact that the first couple of times I hear an opinion that isn't lined up with mine, I'm usually a little uncomfortable. But it's moved. I've chosen to move it from uncomfortable because who the heck do they think they are, to uncomfortable because, oh, wow, I wonder what it is I don't know about this. It's a choice. And just like choosing what can grow naturally and look beautiful versus what you love to look at but would be struggling to thrive. Your choices about how you view conflict and how you view what can be done next. It's a choice. So we might tell ourselves all the time, I'm just being me. I have these opinions, I have these ideas, and by heaven, you don't have the right to tell me how to change. You're absolutely correct. I don't. What I'm asking you to consider is, maybe it's not just you being you. Maybe it's you not having rethought something in a while. When I was growing up, you could never say, at least in my mother's hearing, that you disliked a food if you hadn't tried it. Now, once you tried it, if you truly didn't like it, that's okay. And as I grew up, I realized at one point she was putting a dish in front of me that she knew I didn't like. And when I looked at her, I said, "But I've tried it." She said, "Yes, but you haven't tried it lately." You never know. Tastes change. Well, recently, my guy made me a from scratch Caesar salad. And it turns out that one of the things that I used to absolutely not want to put in my mouth is part of a Caesar salad. You rub an anchovy around the inside of the bowl. And I realized the reason that we had anchovies in the house is because I like to put them on my pizza sometimes. And let's face it, you don't want to ask them to bake anchovies into a pizza you're going to share with other people. And then I remembered when I was a kid, I would go to enormous lengths to move anything salty and fishy at the same time out of my plate. And here I was now, stocking my pantry with the stuff. So, do I still hate desserts? Not at all. Do I still get a little anxious around conflict? Yeah, I do. But I've chosen a different reason. A reason that says, oh, okay, that person has a very different idea of what we're talking about. How did I contribute to this situation? What is it I might not know? It all comes down to your choices. This video was brought to you by the Leadership Driven Project Management Academy, and we appreciate that you chose to spend a few minutes of your time with us. I'm Kimihiro Tsuzimski. Thanks for joining us here.